can put on my camera. I probably should put on my camera. Oh, that is gonna come on. Where are you plugged in at? Oh, I didn't realize it was a charger thing. Aloha, my foxes. I know, like, I wasn't gonna stream, but oh my goodness, I gotta tell y'all stuff. I have got to share this with y'all. Hold on. Let me get my... Yes, this video is gonna go on YouTube. I don't need the controller. I gotta unplug the controller. Okay, turn that on. I'm gonna turn on my headset lights. I know this video is gonna go on YouTube, and the first part of it is just gonna be me, like, figuring out where my camera went. Off, on. Off, on? Off, on. Okay, cool. Hi! Aloha, my foxes. Good to see y'all. Okay. Hey, Matt! Hello, how are you? I wasn't gonna stream, but I figured out a thing, and I want to share it with y'all because I literally cannot find this anywhere. I've spent the last, like, 3 days trying to figure out where this was. And after some painstaking searches and trial and error, I found where it was. Okay, so I am using RPG Maker MZ. Well, on Steam, there's a DLC for RPG Maker MZ called ARPG plugin set. It's a DLC, but it's a plugin. It operates like a plugin. Now, it's free. It is free, mind you. So, I've been working with that. No, not the sound alerts. Hold on. I'll fix it. I was so, like, I'm like in tutorial mode. There you go. Now they should work. So,
we interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Mahalo for the follow.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Okay. So, an RPG Maker, in this particular plugin, I'm gonna set this to my, well, no, I'm not gonna set that to my thing. So so just to give y'all a rundown, audio's very low. Hold on. Should not be low. That's as high as this goes. Like, what the heck? Y'all are as close as you can be to me. Oi! Wait, is it attached to the right mic? It should be, but it might not be. Let's see. Properties. It is set to the right one. Okay. The only thing that I could try and do... Let me find it. Yep, guess I'm gonna have to eat the mic. Just... Oh, that's right, because I have to switch it. Is that better? I'm assuming that's better. But I also have to switch it here, make sure this is correct. Okay, good. That's correct as well. Okay. It looks like it's better. The only disadvantage is I can't have my my power thing on. So y'all don't get the fancy headset lights. Okay, so essentially I'm just going to explain to you the basics of what ARPG, the ARPG plugin is to RPG Maker and what it does. So what it does is it allows you to have an attack button. So you can press a button and you can attack anywhere on screen. And you can set up enemies to attack, you can set up how the enemies function, all of that good stuff. So you can make an action RPG just by having this plugin without needing any of the extra stuff. The issue that I was having, and I don't know if it's just because I'm stupid or whatever, because, like, people were taking... And that's what I hate about these tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials that are really good, but they leave out information thinking, oh, you should already know this. This is basic. They're not saying that, but they're leaving it out. So, leaves you to feel that way. So what I needed... So it has the default attack button is Z. So whatever your OK button is, whether it's Z or a different button, that triggers the attack. But what I needed is I needed multiple different kinds of attack. So I wanted, like, the swing animation for the sword, and I wanted to have, like, a projectile animation for, like, a gun or something like that. And I wanted to have it set up where when that weapon was equipped, it would do the action of that weapon. I couldn't figure out how to do it because it has these templates for you to use. And I found a really good tutorial that, broke down how all of the events are intertwined with each other. But I still couldn't figure out how to make that attack button work for multiple weapons. And I tried making a new one, just making a new skill. I tried trying to make it so, like, making the variables so, like, the trigger is if the character has a certain weapon equipped. So what will happen is that event will not trigger unless the character that you are playing that's leading your party has a particular weapon, like longsword, for example. Unless they have that longsword as their equipped item, it won't do the swing animation. It'll only do it when that weapon is put on there. Ha! Nice try! You still blinded me. Nice try. So nothing was working. I kept getting back errors and just the whole shebang. Hello there. General Kenobi. Hold on. Nugget? Where are you and why are you screaming? Hey, Stone Cold. Why are you screaming at the back door? Are you
call an ambulance!
Call an ambulance! But not for me. That's the only disadvantage with having it corded is I can't take y'all with me now. Give me a minute. I gotta take care of a dinosaur. Nugget! Nugget! Go around to the front! Get in the house. want to show everybody your pretty face? No, you want to stay over there? Ugh. Oh! Matt! I cannot believe that played without glitching. I can't believe that it did that. How many did you do? No way you just did 17! Nugget! This calls for a kitty cat. Cat reveal. This is Nugget. She's the dinosaur. This is Chubby Nugget. Look at the camera, baby girl. She's like, no, I wanted cuddles. That's all I want. You're stinky. Stinky baby. No, stay over there. She's like, no, I want to cuddle. You just want to cuddle, huh? Okay, get up there. And yes, I do have a drink. So yeah, I could not figure out, for the life of me, what to do, where to put it. I tried putting it everywhere, couldn't figure it out. I figured it out. So, what you do is if you want the OK put to a certain key, so if you're, and also I do want to also bring out that if you're trying to remap keys and you're going into the core of the RPG maker, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because the ARPG core in your plugins, so you go to plugins, you go to build, and you go ARPG core. And that's where you're going to edit your keybinds. You edit your keybinds in there. Because if you edit your keybinds in the default RPG Maker code, it's not going to work. It's not going to respond to it because this is overwriting it. So I want to make that clear. So you look for OK in the core, and it'll show you where your keys are. What the heck? No! Oh, my internet's doing the thing again! It was working earlier today! We just got gifted subs, too. What the heck? I'm sorry, y'all. My internet is going in and out. Well, that's fine. How was that even hitting that? Okay. I know the lighting is poor in here. Again, where it's like going in and out, so that's fun. Okay. Now how to get the different keys. Not different keys. How to get the different attacks. What you have to do is you can't go and make new ones. Hype chest? We got a hype chest? Oh my gosh, what? We got a froggy wow emote? It's working on it. Show it. Where's the froggy? Can y'all see it? Because I can't. Choo choo. We have a froggy emote. Oh. There it is. Yeah. So how you're going to have to do this is you can't make a new one. You're not going to make a whole new one. What you're going to do is you're going to go to where it says normal attack. You're going to open it. And what you're going to do is you're going to take what's in there. So what's already in there is from here to down here. You're going to select all of it. And you're going to cut it. And then you're going to go right click, new. I've already done it, but I'm showing y'all how to do it. You go conditional branch. You want to make sure the conditional branch. And then you want to go over to, not 3, 2. You want to go to 2. You want to go to actor. You're going to select your actor, whoever it is. On this particular example, it's Priscilla. And then you're going to click weapon. Now, we want this to trigger when she has the short sword equipped. We don't want this to trigger unless that's equipped. So then you're going to hit OK. And what you're going to see is you're going to see if Priscilla has equipped short sword. And there's your else. Now, in between Priscilla has equipped short sword and else is where you're going to paste what was there before. So now the swing animation won't happen unless your main character has the short sword equipped. And then under your else branch, you're going to put if Priscilla has equipped pistol or whatever your other weapon is that you want to have a different animation. And what you're going to do is you're going to put control self switch on. Now what this control self switch will do, it's set to A. It's going to automatically, when she has the pistol equipped, it's going to automatically switch to the second tab. And you're going to turn on the self switch A. And then you're going to fill in all of your parameters. Now, all I did, you can change this. We actually are going to change this. Oh, do I not have it in here? Thought I had it in here. Crud. Each of these tabs. You have to copy each of these tabs. You have to copy each of these tabs. You have to copy each of the tabs. Go to this tab 2 and go from here and enter all of these in the respective tabs. So this is your 1, 2, 3 of this particular weapons tab. And you can see here switches. They were originally a different letter, but you need to go in order. So see, like this one, you need to do self switch A. And then you go to the next tab, self switch A on. And then right here, self switch B. Go next, self switch B. So it just goes in that order. And then see here, I have C, and you have to change those because it was A, B, C. You know, starting from tab 1. So you need to change that. So now it's Control Switch C, which tells it to go to this next page, and then it ends the event. And then once again, make sure that it's self-switch C. And that one doesn't need an image. So it's basically just copy and paste. And then all you're doing is changing this image. And then you're also, if you see fit, you can go to the last page and change the animation. Last page and change the animation for this event. Where's the... Hello, Nugget. I love you. And then this is the sound effect. So if you want to change the sound effect, this is how you change the sound effect. So, and unfortunately, you are going to have to do that for every single weapon. There is probably some other ways that you can do it. The other thing is, where is it? Is it here? Oh. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't need to. Okay. I'm gonna double check the database and make sure I'm not leaving anything out of here. Aha! The other thing so after you do that, the other thing you need to do is go into your database. I was about to be that tutorial that left information out. Now see, the normal attack, so that's where it's targeting from. Or not where it's targeting from, it's what's linking the two together and allowing you to turn whichever direction and trigger the event regardless of which direction your character is turned. This is the thing that's going to do that. This thing that's that's communicating that, hey, this thing has triggered, and it goes to your map where your skill is to get in all the skill information. Now you can see right here, skill. So once again, I have done the Priscilla has equipped short sword. So it's the same thing. You're going to take the body of it. You're going to select the whole thing. You're going to cut it out of there. Do the condition control branch. And make sure it has an else branch. And then you're going to put it in there. And then under your else, once again, you're going to follow the same template. You're going to go to else. You're going to put Priscilla has equipped pistol or whatever the weapon is. Now what your guts are going to be, we're going to call them the guts. So what the guts or filling of this is going to be... Oh my god, that was so much louder than I thought it was gonna be! Dude, that was so loud! Also, I realized, oh my god, I'm so much darker now. What the heck? It's like I have candles. Usually this is bright enough. What is going on? Yeah, dark. I'm just dark. Spoopy. So what the filling of this is going to be, where I got this filling from, was I just went to Fire, and I literally just copied all of this. And... Hello there. and pasted it in here. That is so freaking loud. Stretch, you gotta say big stretch. Every time I do a big stretch, you know them's the rules. And you paste it in here. Now, what you're gonna change is, right here, lizard. And then we have one more. Just wait a second. In the moment I start talking again.
We're guys.
We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, in case he comes to town. What? Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down to his lair deep under the mountain. What are you talking about? Underground. That's where he keeps his dirt. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Yep. So the thing you're going to change is underneath here. You see the source event ID or event name. That is going to, when you copy and paste, it's going to say fire in there. But when you take it and paste it in here, you don't want it to say fire. Because you want it to be reading from the normal attack. You don't want to read from the fire command. You want it to read from the normal attack command. So you have to go in here, right click, edit, and then right here you're going to double click, put in normal attack, right as you see it over here on the map. Hit OK. Okay. So what that's going to do is that's going to register that it's going to be like, oh, they're pressing the OK button, they're pressing the Z button, or whatever button you have it assigned to. They're like, oh, that button's being pressed, so it wants to trigger normal attack. That's how it's reading that. And then you don't have to do anything else. So as long as both of those have the condition branches of if they have short sword equipped, and if they have pistol or whatever your weapons are, if they have this equipped or that equipped, it'll only trigger when they have that weapon equipped. So that's how you do it. That's how you make sure it's doing what you want it to do. And there are lots of I highly suggest YouTube. There are lots of tutorials on like doing the skills and everything like that. It's just this was one of the things that I was having a hard time finding, and no one was telling you how. A lot of things were saying like, oh, you can use this plugin with it, or oh, you can do this other thing with it. And it's like, no, but I want to use it. I shouldn't need an extra thing for that. And I was correct. You don't need an extra thing for that. So this was the way that I figured out how to do it. I know that like I'll probably end up figuring out like other ways to do it, ways to break it up, ways to make it so that it's not like having to put so many things in one thing. But as of right now, that's how you do it. That's how that's fixed. Go out and do what you will with this new information. Alright, I'm going to end stream on YouTube and turn it back on so that it cuts off, so I don't have this long running stream. Just on YouTube, not TikTok. So Then... Okay, so yeah, we're good. Then I'll leave everything else alone. Oh my gosh, Chubby Nugget. You are a heater and a half, Bubba Girl. I gotta get up. I gotta... Hello, hi. Yeah. I gotta get up and turn my other lights on so that it doesn't look like I'm in a dark cave. Oh, lurk! Okay, thank you for the lurk. Goes to the frosted waterfall to gather wild donuts. May you collect many, adventurer. Nugget. Nugget. You are so warm. I am going to be testing out separating these. I just want to see what will happen if I can separate them. It would be nice if I could. Nugget? I'm gonna have to move Nugget. I'm sorry, but you're so warm. Yeah. I love you. But I gotta get up and turn some other lights on. Yeah, I gotta make it not look like I'm in the darkest of caves. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. I gotta turn on some other lights. It is way too hecking dark in here. Wait! Oh my goodness. I don't know how much that helps, but hopefully it helps at least a little bit. Also gonna grab... It's still hot, it's relatively warm. It's not, but... Crispy. I don't think that helped a whole lot. I'm gonna try turning on my other light, see if that helps. I don't know. Alright. That's about as bright as it's gonna get in here. The only other thing that I think is causing it is my ring light is not plugged in, so that might be causing it to not be as powerful. Actually, that's a lot of light. It actually is decent in here now. I mean, it's still a little darkish, but it's like, it's not, at least it's not like I'm in Like the darkest pit of a cave or something. I'm eating chorizo calzones. They're really good, but I have to eat it with sour cream. It's the only way to combat the heartburn. Which, like, I was told is weird, but, like, I don't know. Like, they do tell you to drink milk when, you know, you have something spicy. Oh. It's really good. I'm going to attempt. Like, I have an idea in my mind how to work it. You know what? I told y'all about code. I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna see. I don't know if it'll work. Might not. I didn't hydrate. I didn't stretch like Prism told me to. So let's fix that right now. Now, once again, as a refresher, now they have all the documentation, like how to download the DLC and all this other stuff. But when you get the MZ RPG Maker MZ, I don't know if this works with others of the RPG Maker family. You would have to test that out for yourself. But when you open the program, you have to start a new project for this to show up on your computer. I was helping a friend out with this, and we discovered that. So once you have made a new project, it should show up in your documents. And you're going to go Documents, you're going to look for a folder that's RMMZ, that's your RPG Maker MZ. Excuse me. And after you've installed the plugin, wait, hold on. Yeah, after you've gotten the plugin, you've downloaded it already, you're going to put it in just your RMMZ, just out in the open. What this will do is it will signify a project. So you're going to take the English one. If y'all want a tutorial on how to set this thing up, I will show you it from A to Z if you want me to. which I'll probably end up doing anyway, quite honestly, because all this stuff is so annoying. So after you have the ARPG sample project English in there, gonna open it. You're gonna go to your JS folder. You're gonna go to plugins. Now see, normally you would go to this core, but we're not working with the default program. We're working with the plugin. So you gotta go into plugins. Go into build, ARPG core, and you're gonna open that in some type of editor. I currently have it opened in Notepad++. It's free, open source program, works with Windows and Linux. You can open just about anything in there. So see, like right here, we have key name, okay, Z90. So that's the key code. The key code for Z is 90 in JavaScript. And we left everything else the same. We didn't worry about anything else. Specify the key for the actor's normal attack. So now, I think the first thing I need to do is I need to... One sec. I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here, and I want to look for normal attack, because I want to make sure... Is that it? Just looks like there's going to be other places where I'm going to have to put it. Okay, I'm going to try to do this an easier way. Because that looks like that's going to be a lot of work. So once again, I'm just showing you where everything is, and I'm walking you through what I'm doing. I don't have this as a part or anything, because I'm just working through stuff. So maybe I should take off the tutorial time part. This is less a tutorial and more like trial and error. If I can type. Okay. Done. Okay. Do I have the right spelling on there? I don't know if I do or not. Okay. I'm just trying to think how I would do it. I might just, this might just be one of those times where I just have to do it. And not think about it too hard. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just do it and not think about it too hard. So we're gonna cut this out of here. Cut. We are going to edit this. Because we don't need that else branch. So turning on and off the else branch is super easy. So like it's not going to be a big deal if this doesn't work. I'm going to go over here to handgun. And since all of what's in handgun is copy and paste, I don't have to worry about deleting it, which is what we're going to do. Then delete it. And then we're going to paste what we took from the other one. So there we go. Okay, and then we're going to take this. Nope, we're going to leave it normal attack. We want to leave it normal attack. Apply. Okay. And then I'm going to see if I can do another thing called normal attack. Or if this is going to screw it up. We'll see. What the heck? So, normal attack. And then we're going to hit apply. We're going to hit OK. And then we're going to come over here to this normal attack. And we're going to take this. We're going to scroll down. We're going to go shift. Why do you constantly do this? Grab it! I'm going to cut this out of here. Apply, okay. I didn't actually need to cut it out. Okay, we're really trying here. Just gonna put new, we're gonna put conditional branch, and we are going to tell it to do none of that. To actor, Priscilla, weapon, pistol. And we're gonna hit paste. And I think we can leave it control switch B. We just gotta make sure to put this B. Apply. Okay. And I'm gonna go to 2, and I'm gonna put this back. Paste. I'll leave that in there. Because all we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this. We're just gonna delete this out of here. Because then what that's gonna do is it's gonna have nowhere to go. So it's just gonna go with page 1 because it has nowhere else to go. In theory, that's how it should work. In theory. Okay. Copy. Cancel. Go to 2. Also, it's raining a lot here right now. We're going to go new event page. We're going to go self switch. Turn it to C. apply, okay. Copy. Cancel. Some people might be watching this and saying that it's really tedious, and yeah, it's going to be tedious. And I don't know, maybe there are some plugins that allow you to just do it. But this was a free option that I found. It was a free plugin. So we're going to change our image to the fire. And we want it to go parallel. And we want it to be above character. And we want walking and stepping checked. And we're leaving that the same. Then we're going to go to the next one. Save the project, please. We're going to use the next one. Hit OK. I'm going to go stepping. Now we want this to be faster and highest. Wait. I'm going to double check that. But I know the parallel. It still has to be parallel. Has to be above character. And then in the third one, it's going to be below character, but still parallel. And then it's going to go back to the slower. Now on this 2, we want to route. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the fourth one. Fourth one? Wait. Yes, there it is. The third one. So then we're going to click, oh, I was right, faster and highest, yeah. Okay, we're going to go custom. We want to click the route. Now it's already going to be supplied for you, so you just have to copy. And then you want to make sure repeat movements is going to be on. So cancel. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to go over here. We're going to change fixed to custom. We're going to hit route. We're going to right click. We're going to paste it in there. Repeat movements. Okay. Apply. Alright, now we're going to make sure that we have all of our stuff. So we have pistol equipped. Okay. Gonna hit OK. Then we're gonna go over here to handgun. We're gonna make sure it's set to normal attack. And I'm just going to call it normal attack with no space. Gonna hit apply. Now they have different numbers, so that's what's gonna tell us the difference between the standard one and the new one. Also, do not reorganize any of these up to 22. You leave those things alone. They need to be that way. So don't reorganize these. At least that's what I was told. So if you're reorganizing them and it works fine for you, I know someone said, like, there's nothing wrong with trial and error. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to break it? Have to start over? Okay, we're going to hit OK. Now we just want to make sure that this is not going to be triggered. So nothing's going to trigger here. It's just going to end. Because there's nothing else for it to do. Or at least that's, once again, in theory, what it should do. Okay, we want to keep the pistol because we want to make sure it's going to do what we need it to do. So now we're going to save the game. We're going to do a trial test. New game. That is not the sound we want. We don't want it to make that sound. So... I'm gonna potentially see where we went wrong. It might just not be registering the two normal events. There was one of these. What was that? Skill? Skill. Skill 1 corresponds to the attack command. Not that one. This one. I'm gonna change this. Edit. No. No space. There we go. Okay, so I have our handgun. Fly. Okay. So the thing that I wanted to try... I'm gonna copy this. True, I don't really have to copy it. Like, I can go back and find it. It's not gonna be, like, a huge problem for me to, because I have the original folder. So back here, this up here, that's my original folder. I copied and pasted it into here so I'd have quick access to it. Okay, putting it in there. I'm gonna come here. Rename. Copy. And I don't really have to do this because I have it. I already have it open over here. Okay. Copy. Paste. Hey, Jerry! How's it going? Doing trial and error on the thing here. And then... Wait. Oh, shoot. Did I grab the right one? I didn't grab the right one. No! Curses! Okay. It's not what I want. What I want is down here. Down here. Wait. Where'd it go? Okay, I'm gonna have to search it again. But how you doing, Jerry? How was stream? Are you still streaming? Normal attack. Yeah, that's what I want to find. There you are. This is what I want. I'm doing pretty good. I'm testing some stuff out. Working with code. Hand. Gun. And I still want to say that. I know I probably need to change so much more than that, but we're gonna save it, and we're gonna see what it does. It'll either be good and it'll work, or it won't work, but we'll see. Did stream was a lot of fun. Yeah, you were playing Stardew. That's not the sound we want. We don't want that sound. Okay, well. I don't have the energy right now, so what I'm gonna do... You know what, what can I do here? Edit. Yeah, I don't have the energy to trial and error that right now, because, like, I got it to work. So all I have to do is just go here, click this, edit, put an else branch, and then in the else branch, put a conditional branch, actor Priscilla, weapon, we want the weapon to be pistol, we want to say okay, we do not need an else branch for it, and then we're going to click new, control self switch, A on okay. So now what that'll do is that'll tell it, oh, I can do all these other things now. So then we're going to hit apply, we're going to hit okay, we're going to do this, and Priscilla has the pistol attached. Oh! I skipped a step because I'm a genius. Get off. Gotta go here. Gotta grab this. I'm just gonna copy it. Go up to normal attack. We're gonna go down. Oh. I lied. We're going back up. Gotta take the short sword one. We gotta hit edit. We gotta create an else branch. Hit OK. Scroll down. Click there. Hit paste to put it in the else branch. Voila. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we want to change edit. We want to change handgun back to normal attack. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay. Alright, and then once again, Priscilla should have the gun already equipped. The pistol. And there we are. Now, if we exit out of that, go back to our database, go to actors, go to Priscilla, and change her to the swordsman. Then change her weapon to the short sword. Sword. Hit apply, hit OK, and then go in here, save changes. So now the animations change because now she has the sword equipped. Ta-da! I'm gonna see if that does what I thought it's gonna do, so let's see. New game. No, didn't do what I wanted, but oh, well, it's okay. There you go. So now that will change based on what weapon your character is using. It unfortunately has to go in here and it has to switch to something else. And unfortunately, looks like you only have a few options. So I'm going to take this. I want to try something else. I want to try another thing. So I'm going to edit this, put an else branch, hit OK. And I need to make another weapon. Let's make a bow. Weapon type is bow. I'm just going to change it to the just guard. Okay. Then what's the attack on the other one's 8? Get over there. What? I can't spell. Good lord. Simple bow. Apply. Apply. Right. Now we need to make a class. Change maximum. Bowman. Yes, Bowman. Okay. And then I want the equipable weapon to be bow. Go to actor. Equip bow. Wait. Seeing if I can just equip and like not have to keep doing this. Simple bow. Apply. Okay. Common event. We're gonna grab fire again. Okay, I need... Oh my gosh, come here. There's a particular thing that I'm looking for, and I can't remember where it is. keep doing it. Go there. Always forget where this thing is. I might just have to go get it. Unless I already put it in there. Which it should have been copied in there. Also, I couldn't see it in there. I can't remember where that is! Oi! Just gonna see me go back and forth here. Can't figure out where my stuff is. It's not texture. No, it's not texture. Where are you? Oh my gosh. Wait. Doesn't look like I put it in here either. I know where it is now, I think. Image. System. Nope, that's where those are. And that's not what I'm looking for. This is going to take a while, because I can't remember where I put stuff. Because I'm smart like that. I was putting that in like every single one! And now I can't find any of the ones that have it on there? Gosh darn it. Okay, well. We're just gonna go here. Keep seeing stuff move, and I'm like, what is that? Dang it. It's a picture file. I think it's my internet going in and out. It is raining a lot. Probably didn't pick the greatest of days to be streaming. This is gonna take a while because I can't find anything. And there's no reason for me not to be able to find anything. But here we are. Could I have cut it down by looking maybe in like a single spot? Maybe. Okay. Here's one I'm gonna look at. Just gonna go here. It's right here, isn't it? There it is. Right there. Right there. Copy. Well, no wonder I wasn't finding it. Still stupid, though. Because I was putting that in almost all these folders. You're gonna tell me it's not there? Paste. Okay. Down. We're going to take the fire again because the fire does exactly what we want it to do. We're going to copy it. We're going to go back to normal attack. We want to right click this. We want to go edit. We want to put an else branch. Else branch. We'll scroll and go here. We're going to paste it. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh, wait. Nope, yeah, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Cut. Under the else branch, we want to put a conditional branch. We're not going to put an else branch right now. We're going to go here. We're going to go actor, Priscilla, or whatever your actor is. Weapon. And we want to put simple bow. We're going to hit OK. And then we're going to right click. Then we're going to paste. Then we're going to go up. And then we're going to go here. We're going to right click. We're going to hit edit. And we're going to click here. And we're going to put normal attack. Apply. Hit OK. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the else branch. We're going to go conditional branch. Number 2, actor, Priscilla, weapon, simple bow, hit OK. And then, how many control switches we got left? Basically none. Okay. Oh my god, stop disconnecting from my chat! I might have to get off because it keeps disconnecting my chat. Ah! That was unpleasant and uncalled for. Gotta make phone calls on Monday. Maybe not Monday, maybe like Tuesday. What it means by the dummy switch. I think I need to make a new switch. Dang it. Oh. Apply. Okay. My internet's probably going in and out. Switch. Bow. I don't know if this is actually how it works, but we're gonna see. We're gonna do parallel. Delete. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. This still doesn't. Okay. Okay. Plug in command by using self variables from one event to another. Extended self switches, you can operate the extended self switch from the outside. Extended self switch value. Okay. Extended self switch. Specify the map ID. If 0 is specified, the current map ID will be applied. I want it to be 10. Okay. I don't know if I'm really using the self variables correctly. Delete. Wait. Also, that was so loud. 5 is where I need to go. Slide, hit direction, move or not, on screen. Oh, that's right, you'd have to do the $sign variable. Hadoy. So I'm gonna put the bow as a $sign. So it's not gonna be... No, I gotta do... Plug in... Also, if y'all don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm trying my best. Event tag. Send itself switch clear. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing. What am I trying to look for? Go over here. Control switch. Okay. And then hopefully it can just come over here. But we'll see what happens. We want this above character. We want to do stepping. We're going to go over here. Not there. We're going to go here is what we're going to do. Grab that. Shift. Copy. Paste. Apply. I'm going to change the sound. Because I'm going to test it. So we're going to go edit. I don't know what to change it to. I am so sorry that that was so loud. I'm gonna have it play that sound. Because once again, we want to see if this is moving over to the other. Okay, let's go and make sure Priscilla is equipped correctly. She is. Okay. Hit that. Save changes. We'll see if it works. I have a feeling it's not, but it worked. It worked. That makes a question then. Yes, I'm not good with switches. sign. Then I have the, yeah, pistols equipped. And then I'm going to take this, come here, I'm going to hit copy, paste, effects, go to my arrow, and I'm going to edit, turn that down. Okay. I'm gonna go to here, effect, okay, everything else can stay. Now we're going to change that switch. Change that switch to bow. Oh, shoot. Not there. Put it here. Change it to bow. Hit apply. Hit OK. Then we're going to go here. And we're going to delete these two branches so it'll stop trying to... Oh, wait. We don't want to do that. We don't want it to do that. We want to click this. We're actually going to delete this. We're going to delete this one. Going to hit control switches. Bow. Oh, wait, no. Edit. No, we want handgun. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to go over to number 5. We're going to turn that switch off. Because we don't want the switch to go there. We want it to go to our other things. So we're going to hit apply. Going to hit OK. We're going to go over here. Going to hit yes. It probably won't work, but you know, we're going to hear that sound, that doo-doo. Doo-doo. I don't know why it's doing that. That's interesting. Delete event page. Apply. Okay. There's the switch controls. Well, that's not what I want. That has no sound. Okay. No. Cancel. No. Oh my goodness. This is handgun. Apply. Oh, it's already in there. New. Bow. New. Since the bow is what I have equipped, we're going to test that first. That's not what we want to hear. We don't want to hear that. Also, yeah, we weren't hearing nothing. The only other thing that I can think to do is try doing it this way. Without going into the code anyway. Apply. Okay. Yeah, we want some sort of sound, and there isn't one, so... I wish they allowed more self switches. There's not enough. I don't know how to work the extend switches. Okay, cancel. No. Let's apply, whatever. Okay. Dang it. Can't spell. Let's see. Don't care about that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking up stuff so y'all don't have to. That's it? Well, I understand that to an extent, but... No. That's dope. That... Nope. None of that. None of that's helpful. That's great. Okay. I just don't know how I'm gonna call a button to each of these. It's probably... thing that I'm thinking of is like the thing that I'm thinking of is in the coding would take extensive coding. It wouldn't necessarily be hard. It would be time consuming. And my internet keeps cutting in and out. Do y'all want to see me do code? Don't mimic it. I will stress again, don't mimic it if I'm doing code. Well, any of this, it's why it's called trial and error. Work along with me during my trial and error at your own risk. Because it's trial and error. I don't know if any of this is going to work. I don't know what I'm doing. The code would just be super extensive. Which, once again, not a bad thing. How long have I been live? Less than an hour. Excuse me, goodness. Hi, Wayne. Yeah, this is like this because it's not plugged in. Give me a second to plug in my ring light. There we go. Comes back to life. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna select all. I'm gonna copy. Because if I really screw up the code, I would rather not. Paste. One, I'd rather not mess it up in the thing, and two, if I'm gonna be doing this... Well, I can honestly say that has never scared me before. But today was that day, apparently. Okay. So now I'm gonna do search. I'm gonna find normal attack. That's not the top though. I need to go from the top. No, I'm just gonna close it. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top. All the way up to the top. Where's my search button? After normal attack. That's the first iteration of it? I feel like I'm missing something. Guess that is the first case of it. Huh. Okay, there's the okay. Key code, button index. Excuse me. Not activate the skill. What skills are used? Hitbox. Component remove, component end. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone's comments. I swore I wouldn't do code, but here we are. I mean, it's okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad because the code is already here. What I'm doing might make an actual coder cringe, but you know what? You're not gonna know unless you do it, so that's what I'm doing. Gonna copy this. Paste. Oh. There. Okay, instead of actor normal attack, I'm gonna put actor. Actually, I don't need the handgun. I'm gonna try to do this as little times as possible. What did I call it? Oh, normal attack. Okay, well, I'm not gonna put normal attack. Yeah, I think just bow is fine. Apply. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Just put everything as normal. Normal bow. The heck was that? Heck is that? Normal bow. Normal bow. Then normal bow. Oh, doesn't really do me any good to copy and paste. Okay, normal bow, normal bow, normal bow. Okay. It's interesting that the I'm having thoughts. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. More weapon. Wait. That's not how you spell weapon, is it? Whatever. Code test. Save. I don't have to worry about putting it in there because it's not going to grab from this. So there's not really anything for it to grab from. Okay, so the other thing that I can think to do is that's not working with the code. Is go here. Where is that? Oh, that's the second one. I need to go here. Is it here? Oh, that's the bow. It needs to go up one more. Right here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna edit. I don't know what the weapon image IDs are. It says you go here to weapons, and it's these. That doesn't make any sense. Not to me, anyway. Wait, no. Wait, up there? Hold on. Sword is... Hold on. Am I in the wrong spot? I'm probably in the wrong spot. I want side view. Here. So I'm gonna put 1. And hopefully it applies the dagger. Edit. 1. Yes, dagger. I don't have a dagger. Cancel. I gotta make a dagger. Weapons. Hey, I spelt it correctly. Look at me go. Yeah, I think this will work for a knife. A knifey. Seeing if there was like any like actual like knife, but it looks like all we have are like keys and stuff. True, we can make our own dagger, but we're not at that point yet. We're not at the point of making it pretty yet. We will get there. Right now, we're just trying to get everything to function. Put it on the just guard. Attack 8. Apply. Go to actor. Change the bow to a knife. Hit OK. Apply. And then we're going to go to common events. We're going to change this. Going to edit it. And we're going to change it to a knife instead of the short sword. We're going to apply. We're going to hit OK. We're going to go here. We're going to scroll up. Right click. Edit. Change the short sword to a knife. Hit OK. Apply. OK. Yes. And it's a dagger. There we go. Fox, why have you done this? This is different than what we were trying to do before. I know. Because I'm going to do a different thing. I'm going to have standard attack and ranged attack. So that's the standard attack. And then for range... Wait, cancel. This. Normal gun. Apply. Okay. Just make sure pistol. And make sure this is bow. I don't need the switch. Apply. Okay. Make sure I took the switch off the other one too. Okay, switch is off. Good, 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 good. Now we're gonna go here to our database. We're gonna take our handgun. We're gonna change our handgun to normal gun with a space. And then we're gonna go here, gonna edit, We're going to change the handgun to normal gun. Hit OK. OK. Then make sure it says has pistol equipped. Then we go up here to normal attack. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to grab this simple bow. I'm going to cut it from here. And I'm going to take this. And I'm going to delete it from there. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to edit. I'm going to turn off the else branch, hit OK. Now we're going to paste this in here. Sure, it says simple bow. Oh. Okay. Well, simple bow is the name of the weapon, and it doesn't really matter. So we're going to just keep simple bow. Oh, because that... Yeah. Never mind. Normal bow with the space. Then we're going to grab this. We're going to edit. We're going to hit... I'm going to take the normal attack. Put bow instead of attack. Hit OK. Hit OK. We're going to take this. We're going to delete it. Then we're going to go to normal gun. Okay, make sure that's all good there. Then make sure that everything's set. Hit apply. Hit OK. Now, oh, that's right. I need to put it under skill. Okay, time for me to head out. Have fun. Okay. Bye, prison. I don't know why my stuff isn't working anymore. It just took it a while. I did it backwards. You know them's the rules. Where's my lizard? There it is. Lizard. Also, I just realized nobody told me, but I have the Tangias probably coming in doubled. Nobody said anything. Okay. Normal gun. Normal gun. Normal. Excuse me. Normal bow. Okay, we're not going to look at skill types or anything right now. Battle screen. Battle screen. Physical attack. I'm not going to worry about animations right now. But any of that stuff. Damage type. HP damage. No element. Copy. Paste. Critical hits, yes. No. Wait. Okay. Add state. Okay. State. Add state. Normal attack. Okay. Then go here. Whoa. 60. Copy. So I believe fire is 60. Yeah. Paste. Normal bow. Apply. Okay. Apply. Actually, there's an arrow one. Oh, there was. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're just going to do this for now. Apply. Bow. Apply. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Okay. I gotta go to actor, and now I gotta put skills. Oh. Add skill type. Magic, I suppose. Just, no, not skill type, add skill. I want to add a skill. I want to add normal gun. And I want to add normal bow. Classes. Wait, what class do I have on her currently? Swordsman. Okay, so I'm just gonna put Normal gun. I can't do 0? Nope, can't do 0. It has to be at least a value of 1. Lame. Normal bow. Can I do... Nope, no negative numbers either. Dang it. Okay. Apply. Okay. Let's do a test. So now when you register the shortcut, wait, what does it mean where there's a number? So then you do... How did this break? It's supposed to be C. It's supposed to work. Now what did I break? Fire. Oh. Probably one of the things is... I don't need to have the branch on there. Cut. Delete. Paste. It doesn't need the branch because it's set as a skill instead of a weapon. Okay. Now something's going on with these skills. How come the bow's showing up? The bow's showing up, but the gun isn't. Oh, so I need to put magic on there, I guess? Apply. Wait. Dang it! That's not what it's... Oh, effect. That's what I want. Effect. Okay. Effect. Okay. Apply. Okay. And then let me just double check and make sure that the common event, normal bow, normal gun. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Now how come fire has the 1? Register. Why it's set to 0? Okay, so none of those are working. Why? Oh, it's because I don't have an MP cost? Okay, well that explains that. But what's not explaining is why is it not launching? Well, this is set to never. Why is it set to never? What's the attack set to? The attack is set to battle screen. Battle screen, battle screen, battle screen. I got normal bow, normal gun. And I have fire, and it's action fire. Should I take off the effect type? Well, no, that doesn't matter because the fire isn't working. No. Close. I'm gonna go here. search. Oh, wait. Oh my god. No. I don't know how to find the correct thing. I do not want to show me all the instances of fire and fired and all that stuff. I want the skill fire. They're all... Oh, God. Yeah, skill object, transparent, bullets, fire. Oh, that's it? That's all that's in here? Is just from there? Skill's gonna do basically the same thing. Okay, close. So something is messed up somewhere. 1 second, did I save? I don't know if I saved. Okay, it's already saved. Okay, first map. Actually, no, I do need the tutorial. Oh no, man. Starting position of player. Play. Yes, save changes. Something's busted. What the heck? I'm sorry if that's like really super loud. Yeah, it's broke. Okay. Oh! Nope. It's because I did the wrong one. Went the wrong way. That might be helpful to go the correct way. Listen! Listen! Jerk. Alright, let's go here. Let's go skill. Come here. Register. Then we're gonna go back. Item skills registered as shortcuts can be used by pressing the C key to use it. It's going to be toggled by pressing Q or W. Yeah, something's broken. Because C doesn't work. Okay. I don't know what I broke. I don't know what's broken. I didn't mess with it. Let me look at the database again. Fire under the skills. Let's look at fire under the common event. Set to fire, false 1, skills being activated. 1. Nothing's been touched. Okay. It's raining again. Ugh. Oh, my phone's dying. My phone's been dying, and I just haven't done anything about it. And there it is. I was about to say, and I don't know where my cord went. But I found it. Get in there. Okay. What was I looking at? I don't know. I picked up my phone to charge it and to look at something. Well, I picked up my phone to look at something, and then I noticed it needed to be charged, so I notified no one I was live. Well, I'm probably not going to be on here much longer, so I'm not going to worry about notifying people now. Okay. Well, I'm going to hit save. And what I've been doing is just, when something breaks, is I just go in here, I right click and copy the English. If I can find my copy button, so blind. Go back to RMMZ. Right click. Like I know my paste is around in there somewhere. Okay, and then we are going to rename. And we're gonna put 3. We're gonna open it. We're gonna grab the game project. Gonna open that. Okay. And now we're going to go to plugins. And yep, and that's the advantage of doing it this way, is because all of your plugins that you need will already be installed. And then all you'd have to do is just install any other plugins that you use. Okay. Load simple map. Let's just go with abandoned town. Okay. And cancel. I'm gonna put this as our starting spot. Starting position, player. Yes, save. And we're just gonna make sure everything works as it should. And then we're just gonna repeat what we were doing. And that's why I don't waste my time, like, hello? Tell me why. Okay, something happened. I know I know what happened. I know exactly what happened, and it's my fault that it happened. So, you gotta take an empty square, preferably somewhere where your character isn't going to overlap it. I don't think it matters if it does, but battle on. And you're just gonna go here. Number 3. Plug in command. Go here. Go build. Go ARPG core. Hit OK. Toggle mode. True. OK. So basically what that's telling it is on this map, you want the ARPG plugin to be active. So then you hit this. We hit save. New game. You know what else isn't showing up? There's lots of stuff that isn't showing up right now, which is really annoying because, like, it should be. Like, what is happening? What? Okay. Fine. Starting position, player. Let's go. Yes. Once again, I'm sorry if that's stupid loud. Hey, well, now you're working. I'm not even going to attempt to guard. Okay. Okay, well that's working now. Okay, so something's on that map that I need to put on the other maps. That's something else. That's enemy. Okay, this is the one with the fire on it. True. I know what's happening. See, I figure it out eventually. This is probably why it's a good thing it restarts me all the, like I have to restart all the time because I forget what the heck I need to do. So you don't want this to be action button. You want this to be parallel because you want this to function at all times. Apply. That's the only thing I can think of that I'm doing wrong. Well, for now. It's the only thing I can think of for now that I'm doing wrong. Save. There it is. So now we should... there you are. Okay, there we go. So that was my issue. So we're gonna skill. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab this, 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 this. Okay. So now that we know that that all the stuff is working, we're gonna go into the database. I'm not gonna worry about changing the normal attack or anything like that right now. What we want to do is we want to take our fire. We want to copy. We want to add. I'm just going to say gun. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy over here. I'm going to say gun and bow. And then we're going to go to skills. And we're going to add change minimum. 15. Then we're going to add gun. We're going to make this 1. Enemy always. What's fire set to? Fire is set to never. So let's set this to never. We want it to match. Then let's put a gun of some kind. Okay. And then we want to put HP damage. Copy. And paste it in there. Now this I want to have a critical hit. I want it to be able to critical. I'm gonna call this a normal attack. And I'm gonna go to fire. I'm not gonna worry about the skill title. Copy. Paste. Instead of fire, we're gonna put gun. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Not shift, I want Control C. Gonna go here. Gonna put bow. Not like that, I'm not. And bow. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Put 1. No. Put never. Wait. What's the fire? Oh, it is certain hit. Okay. Okay. HP damage. Normal attack. Paste that in there. Critical hits, yes. Never. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Copy. Paste it over here. There we go. apply. Oh. Did I put bow? I did not. Bow. Right, there we go. Hit apply again. Bow and gun. Then we're going to go up to fire. We're going to grab fire in its entirety. We're going to copy. We're going to go to gun. We're going to paste it here. We're going to go up. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to hit edit. Then we're going to double click fire and put gun instead. Hit OK. Then we're going to go to bow and we're going to do the same thing. Paste. I guess technically, because skills. How are the skills? Technically it goes bow and then gun. So I guess we have to do that instead. Bow. It's just really not that big of a deal. Edit. Bow. Go here. Change it. Change it to gun. Go here and edit. Put it to gun. There we go. Okay. Hit apply, hit OK, and then we're gonna go to skills. It's disconnecting me again. That's fine. Oh wait, that's the same one. This one. Okay. This one over here. This one. Okay.